Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dwayne's Inc. Wrestling Conference. Before I begin, I always like to say thank you for watching. Please hit that notification bell, let you know when a new Dwayne's Inc. Wrestling Conference drop. Please comment below. I answer all comments. I would like to engage. Let me know, do you agree, disagree? What's your opinion? Please give me a thumbs up. It helps the video. It helps the channel. Um, let's get into it. So, just finished watching AEW Dynamite. And usually, what I try to do for each review I do for each show, I try to give it basically a rating between 1 and 10 on my opinion on how way I feel about it. And this week's AEW Dynamite, I give it a 6.5. There was some stuff on there on the show that I liked. There was some stuff that was interesting to me. There was a lot of stuff on the show that I didn't really care for. I really didn't care for. Just didn't really care, and it didn't really intrigue me into it. But let's get into it. The show opened up with Tony Schiavone in the ring. Will Ospreay came out first. Then Tony Schiavone introduced Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega came out, but he didn't come out with his new song. He came out to his old theme song, which was kind of weird. I don't know why. I guess he probably only used that for pay-per-views, maybe. I don't know. So they came out, and they was in the ring. Tony Schiavone was in the ring. The thing about this face-off stuff makes no sense. Why Tony Schiavone should not be in the ring at all? Like, it makes no sense. It's a face-off between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Why are you just standing there? It just looks stupid to me. But anyway, basically, Will Ospreay starts off by saying that what is it? Oh, you're not dead, because of the whole thing with the stomach thing. Basically, he broke down and said that they haven't been on the same page, they haven't been best friends and stuff like that. He's seen what Moxley been doing, taking over, keeping the AEW championship hostage. He wish he can go and fight that battle, but he can't because he have to deal with the Don Callis family, and basically that's been getting in his way and stuff. And so basically he's coming out and said that he can't do it by himself. So before he even go even further, Kenny Omega put his hand over the mic to stop Will Ospreay from talking, and Kenny Omega basically was like, I didn't forget nothing I didn't forget what you did to me. I remember everything that you did to me. You literally dropped me on my neck. You dropped me on the head to try to break my neck. You even stabbed me with a screwdriver. And that was when he was with the Don Callis family, and basically saying that I will never trust you ever, bruv. But so as Kenny Omega was still continuing talking, Don Callis music hit. As soon as Don Callis came out, Kenny Omega came out and went running to Don Callis. Then he started beating up on Cage, then Konosuke, then Cal, then Cage, and all of them came out and was basically jumping Kenny Omega while Will Ospreay was just standing in the ring just watching, basically like shaking his head, was like, F this. So he went out there, helped Kenny Omega. Then they basically got jumped by the Don Callis family. The brawl went outside and went out to the ringside. Then it went out to the audience and went out to the backstage where the fans was at and stuff. Then it went right back into the crowd again, where Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay both did a double moonsault onto the Don Callis family, took them out. So Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay basically climbed this scaffold thing. Will Ospreay went out and issued a challenge that at Grand Slam in Australia, it's going to be Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke. That's going to be a crazy match. That's going to be a good match. But before he even said that, Kenny was like, you know what? I believed you. I should have believed you from the beginning. And that's when he made the match. This is what I'm actually looking forward to, which is kind of fun to see Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, one of the best two wrestlers in AEW by far. Teaming up to going on against the Don Callis family, which is going to be really good. I'm really interested in that. So yeah, see, that was one of the stuff I was interested in and liked. Then going on from that, we got the Hurt Syndicate versus Private Party. It was okay match. It was okay match. A little bit back and forward. But this is just no brainer. Like, I knew going into this match, the Hurt Syndicate was going to win. Like, this was not a surprise. And this is the kind of stuff I don't like. Like, you finally put the titles on Private Party, which was October. So, what, October, November, December, January. They only had the belts for 4 months. Oh, crap. Oh. Having a little technical difficulties here. Hopefully that cleans up a little bit. Let's see. Hopefully this cleans up. Come on. Clear up, clear up. All right, we back. All right. A little bit technical difficulty. Like I said, they put the title. They got Private Party got the titles in October. They only had it October, November, December, January. So they only had it for 4 months. Then they dropped the belt to the Hurt Syndicate. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, I wasn't surprised at it. I really cool. They kept saying throughout the match that Bobby Lashley in his whole wrestling career, he never held tag titles. He always been a single superstar. So this is the first time he actually been in a this is the first time being tag team champion. So yeah, this is one of the athlete he could put around on his belt that he's a tag team champion. But like I said, it's stupid. Like, come on. You telling me you couldn't have Private Party beat Hurt Syndicate and then build this up into like a pay-per-view and then have them beat Private Party? Come on. This is just, I didn't like it. It was stupid. Very, very predictable. But hey, good for Hurt Syndicate. Good for y'all. Congratulations, I guess. Going on from that, we had Jeff Jarrett came out basically and called out Moxley. He called out Moxley, basically saying that he basically going for gold. You know, this is his last year. He signed his last contract. This is his last year. He's going for the AEW gold. He called out Moxley, but Claudio came out and basically attacked him. And Jeff Jarrett was like, no, I want Moxley. And then basically Claudio was like, only way you get Moxley, you got to go through me. So Jeff Jarrett was like, all right, cool, no problem. How about I fight you, and when I beat you, Moxley's next. This is another thing I don't care about the Jeff Jarrett. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I see people talk about it online. I see other people videos talk about it. It's kind of weird how last year John Cena basically said that his retirement was basically this is his last run for the next year of 2025. This is his last run and stuff like that. And he did talk about how he was going to put himself in the Royal Rumble. He's going to win the Royal Rumble. He's going to be WWE champion. He doesn't want to just ask for it. He want to earn it and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And now here comes Jeff Jarrett doing the same thing. It is what it is. Kudos to Jeff Jarrett. But to be honest with you, I don't want to see this. Don't really care for it. All right, moving on from that. So going on to after that, it went on to Swerve versus AR Fox. This was a good match between AR Fox and Swerve. I actually like Swerve. Don't know too much about AR Fox. I don't watch ROH. But this was a good match. During the match, Ricochet did come out and basically try to distract Swerve with a pair of scissors. But then Prince Nana came with like a metal pole and basically ran Ricochet away. As he ran him away, Swerve was able to declare the winner, beat AR Fox with the stomp. And then as Swerve won, he put basically got his hand raised. You see on the Titantron, Ricochet is backstage calling Swerve, talking about, yo, next week I got a lot to say. But then as he's saying that, he have a pair of golden scissors on Nana's neck. Swerve didn't like that, came out the ring, ran backstage. This is one thing I like. I'm interested between the Swerve versus Ricochet. The build up been okay. I not too sure in the whole Ricochet heel thing. I guess probably had to see more of that, I guess. But so far I'm actually liking what I'm liking what I'm seeing right now between Ricochet and Swerve feud. I'm cool with it. Then after that, Jeff Jarrett came out and basically cut a promo about Jeff Jarrett. Like, why did Jeff Jarrett come out and have his own little promo, have a match, and then MJF comes out to talk about Jeff Jarrett? Anyway, I don't even want to see that feud. I don't want to see MJF versus Jeff Jarrett. I don't care about the feud. Who asked for this feud? I guarantee nobody wants to see this feud. I guess if you a Jeff Jarrett fan, I guess you probably like this and you probably want to see this and you probably a fan of this. But for a person who likes MJF and not a fan of Jeff Jarrett, I don't like where MJF is at. I think this is kind of below him. But I guess whatever the boss gives him, you have to do it, I guess. But to be honest with you, I don't care for this feud. After he was talking about Jeff Jarrett, this is a feud I'll probably want to see, and this is a feud probably going to tease after MJF and Jeff Jarrett. Hangman Page came out and basically after his promo, I guess, or interrupted him, I guess. I don't know. He came out and basically got in the ring, told MJF, get out my ring and stuff like that. MJF got out. They had a little stare down. That's a feud I would probably want to see. Hangman Page feuding with MJF. That's a feud I want to see. I don't want to see MJF versus Jeff Jarrett. I'd rather see MJF versus Hangman Page. Then Hangman Page had a little squash match. Super quick. It was over. You blink, it will be over. Yeah. So after that, we have Jamie Hayter. Yes, I finally got to remember her name. Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart. This was a good match. Last match, Julia Hart beat Jamie Hayter. This time, Jamie Hayter beat Julia Hart. So now is 1-1. Good match, I guess. The feud is okay. It's not the best. But it was interesting though because after the match, she said, "You came out here by yourself. You don't need two big men." Funny, she said two big men because I believe the House of Black supposed to have 3. But yeah. But it's funny enough, after that match, they dropped a video package of Brody King, Buddy Murphy, Julia Hart, and they have a video showing them that they won't be led by leaders, but by violence. Whatever Mordecai situation is, look like the House of Black is no more. So I'm guessing it's just Brody King, Buddy Murphy, Julia Hart, and no more Malachi Black. I guess Malachi Black is out. I guess. Interesting. Going to the main event, we have Cope versus Pac. Yes, that is the rated R superstar Cope, Adam Copeland, a.k.a. known as Edge. Anyway, this was an okay match. To be honest with you, Edge. I know Edge is like 51 years old, but damn, the age is showing. Age is showing. Like he's not like what he used to be anymore. And I hate the fact that when you see your favorite superstars, your favorite wrestler that you grew up watching, just not the same anymore. It's like you super slow matches. I mean, moves is kind of sluggish and stuff like that. So it's like, anyway, it was okay. It was a decent match for what it was between Cope and Pac. It was all right. Cop. Cope got the win after he beat Pac. Footage on the Tron again. It seems like the Death Riders had took out the Rock and Roll Express and FTR. So it took them out. So Cope is just basically standing in the ring. Death Riders come out and basically jump Cope. And as they jump in Cope, who makes the return? Jay White. Jay White comes out and basically try to take out the Death Riders and stuff like that. He's about to hit the Switchblade on Moxley, but Wheeler Yuta come out and basically low blows him, and basically the Death Riders take out Jay White and basically take out Cope. So it leaves you to the point where who can stop the Death Riders? Will Ospreay can't do it because he's feuding with. He have problems with Dallas. Don Callis family. Kenny Omega can't do it because he's involved in the Don Callis family. Cope is trying, can't because he got beat. They took out FTR. They took out Jay White. So it's at the point where who can stop Death Riders? The only person I know that can probably stop the Death Riders is probably Daniel Bryan Danielson. Whenever he returns, it probably might be in the All In Texas. I could probably see Bryan Danielson, FTR, and Cope and Jay White versus the Death Riders. I think, yeah. So it probably might be that. I'm just gonna leave it here. Like I said, this episode of Dynamite, it was okay. It wasn't the best. It was a few things that I liked, a few things that I didn't like, a few things that I was interested, a few stuff I wasn't interested. The episode itself was okay. Nothing really spectacular. There was supposed to be Samoa Joe versus Hook, but I read that they had like a flight delay between Hook and Samoa Joe, so the match would be further in the future. So that's why I wasn't on the card tonight. But other than that, it was an okay episode. It wasn't the best. That's why I gave it a 6.5. I could either give it a 6 or 6.5, just being generous. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching Dwayne Scene Wrestling Conference. Please like, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. Let you know when a new Dwayne's Inc. Wrestling Conference drop. Please give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps the video, and it helps me grow, and it helps me to do more videos and more reviews of the wrestling I watch. Thank you for watching. I am Dwayne, and this has been a Dwayne's Inc. Wrestling Conference. I'm out.